The other thing is racism. Let's get on that. Anybody who's coming out of their face and making a statement that so-called black people can't be racist is just a lie. Now, I heard somebody say this long time ago, and his claim was racism is where people join together to keep another group of people down or out of that particular sector. All right. And again, back to the ism. Ism deals with something whereby you have a passion for it. So let me ask the question again. If I own a company, is there a problem for me to employ people in my family? There's not. If it's my company, and if there's a family company and I employ my family, it is not me trying to keep somebody down. I'm trying to help my family out. I'm trying to lift my family up. That could be considered racism. A love for my family, because I'm trying to make sure my family stays employed, keeps having money so they can get the things they want. That could be considered racism. The same thing LeBron James is doing with his son. There are so many more people who are qualified to play in the role that LeBron James' son is playing. But because it's LeBron James will say, hey, I want my son here. That's racism. And what is the problem with that? If you have created your organization, because they be giving all the jobs to their family members and they won't be giving us no job. Well, then why you don't create your own jobs? When do we get to the point, because now we're ready to talk about rising up out of this victimhood. What happens when you get your own jobs or your own organization and you start employing your own family members? Then you have more to bargain with. So that now when your people might go over to their people and get a job, now they might be treated differently because, hey, you got a relationship with them, or they know because you are already doing some things. When your people go to them, they're going to have a different respect. Where is your nation? Where are the things that you have built for yourself? We're not doing that. We're so busy trying to get up with them. Employ us, please. We need some money. We ain't got no money, please. What? When we stop begging and we start creating, we stop acting like, they ain't giving it to us because we's black people. We got to come out of that. We got to come, because all of that is just victimhood. All of it is just you being a victim, and it doesn't help you. I need to say this because this whole idea of being black, and you hear people saying this, and this guy said this too. He says, no, this was a different guy. They hate us because the color of our skin. Everybody around the world, they don't like black people because the color. Okay, so meanwhile, by the way, I've traveled the planet, and everywhere I go, I get treated like the God that I am. I lived in Argentina. This is the most light-skinned place on the planet, or one of them. The melanated people make up less than 1% of the population, and that includes folks from Africa, folks from Brazil, Uruguay, Cuba, and North America, all put in together. Less than 1% of the population in that country is melanated. Less than 1%. And I'm in this country, and these people, I tell you, diva in Spanish means female god or feminine god. I didn't say goddess. It's a difference. But it means a feminine god. And I go there and I toured the country for 7 years. And I say, my name is Diva. And they, yes, you are. Yes, that's the means God. Yeah, you are. No problems. They treated me with love. You talking about people who protected me like family? I lived in Brazil, Uruguay, where else? Mexico. All these places I've gone, they treat me like a god. They treat me with respect and love. Why? Because that's what I do. Because I give it, the only thing they can give me back is love and respect. It's got nothing to do with skin color. If you're getting that energy, check yourself. Because the only way somebody's going to give you an energy is if you put it out. That's the law. And the problem is when melanated people, when you're acting like a victim, you're not recognizing the energies that you put out at another time. You're not recognizing that. And so I need to go into that so that we understand some things. Because now, again, when we're talking about racism, really, racism, when I'm employing my family members or they're employing their family members or they're doing whatever they do to make money or whatever it is, it has to do with, it's their organization. They have the right to employ their people. You employ your people and stop whining and being a victim. If you put out the energy, it's got to come back. What you're looking at, you're talking about is oppression. Now there's a difference, because oppression is when somebody's doing something purposely to keep you down. That's different. Where they're hurting you, and I'm going to say this to you. Okay, so we understand this term racist and racism. They're misnomers. Somebody has bastardized those terms. If you want to employ your own family members, that is racism. Because if you want to employ other people because they melanated, that is racism. And I don't say that there's anything wrong with that, because when they do it, I really don't care, because you know why? We need to create our own jobs anyway. I hope they kick all you out so you can learn how to raise up and do your thing on your own, the way we was doing it before. Stop being so dependent. All right? But it's different when there's oppression, when somebody's purposely hurting you, and prejudice. Prejudice is when you are just prejudging somebody and having some kind of preconceived notion, and it's not based on anything factual.